Welcome to this edition of the Friday Rewind. I am Brandon Davidow, joined by the usual suspect, Sal Carola. Sal, as always, thanks for being with us. And that is Corey Fiske of Remax LLC, Manager of Professional Development. Gentlemen, thank you for being with us for this quarantined edition of the Friday Rewind. Now, today, we're going to talk about the importance of having good members on your team. So, Sal, we're going to start out with you. With having the kind of atmosphere that we do, so much uncertainty, how important is it to have team members that you can really rely and trust on?
It's more important now than it's ever been, actually, to create a good team, to guide you, to kind of pull you in, to keep you on course is, it's a must right now in times like this. I've always had coaches in my career. Corey is one of them right now. I have more than one coach for different aspects, but Corey is the type of guy that, he's the type of coach that, that we use as broker owners, because you could be a great realtor. You think you're great at the game of real estate, and you decide to become a broker owner, and you quickly realize it's a total different world. So Corey is the right guy for us to, basically teach us how to switch hats from real estate agent to broker owner, how to develop your business, how to care for realtors, because for the first time in your career that you're actually caring about your realtors, their well-being, because without their success, you're basically nothing. So Corey's, he keeps us honest all the time with that. There's plenty to learn. He's, it's priceless to have him on our team, that's for sure.
So Corey, time to hear from you now. With this situation, with this pandemic hitting the whole country, in a way, it's really leveled the playing field for everybody, because depending on what area you're in, you're going to start at a different time, but it's going to be the same time. So how can real estate agents differentiate themselves from other agents in their area when it's time to get going?
Sure. Yeah, thanks you for the kind words, Sal. I really appreciate that. When it comes to differentiating yourself and kind of handling the situation we find ourselves in, the first place you got to start is your mindset. So staying positive and staying proactive is going to be critical. You can't just sit around, wait and see what's going to happen. You got to get out there and make things happen for yourself, for your business. With that being said, the first step there would be to work your database. So work your past clients, work the people you know, your friends, your family, your friends of friends, acquaintances, all of them. Reach out to them, let them know you're there for them, offer any help that you can. Don't make it explicit that you're looking for a real estate transaction at this point. That's a little tone deaf, but definitely touch base, form new relationships, strengthen existing relationships. Again, do not hide away from technology. Embrace it. It's going to allow you to continue to do your job without actually having to be, close to somebody. So it allows you to comply with the social distancing and other restrictions we find ourselves abiding by. And again, do not be afraid of technology. It's not going to replace you as an agent, but it will certainly make you irrelevant to customers' needs as those evolve, and they're rapidly evolving right now. And then finally, because you're probably stuck at home most of the day, you should be working on your education and sharpening your saw, if you will, improving your skill set. Leads are probably drying up if they haven't already. So the few that you get, you need to be able to convert. So work on your ability to convert leads into clients. If you're not going to be able to convert at a high level, you're going to have a little bit of a problem.
Corey, what's the one thing that you've seen from agents or brokers that you have talked to, maybe the one thing of resistance, that they're having a hard time getting over the hump, but now is the perfect time to really excel themselves to another level?
I think the main thing is just the pace of information that's coming at us. It's hard to process and then put that into some sort of action, right? So a lot of people are kind of paralyzed by, well, I could do this, but tomorrow that could change. You can't have that mindset. So when you have a client that maybe is going to withdraw their listing because they don't want people in their homes, perfectly understandable. They're still your client. It might be a 2 to 3 month wait before that listing goes active again, as an example. Or I can't show buyers homes because I can't go into one. Well, do something on a virtual level so that the buyer can still see the home, get that tour, but it's virtually. So you don't have to be stopped in your tracks because of the flood of information, the rapid change of pace. Do something, commit to it, and if you have to change course, you have to change course.
So Sal, on a more local and regional level there in the New York City area, what are you doing with your agents? How are you speaking with them and trying to keep that team mentality and passing this information along to them on how they can improve themselves?
Well, a ton of information is coming out of Remax, at all different levels, and again, I bleed red, white, and blue. I'm a true believer in the brand. I love it, and in times like this, it just shows you and it demonstrates you what kind of advantage Remax agents and Remax brokers have to be aligned with a company like this. I mean, Corey has so much information available to us. Even the CEO, all the way to the top of CEO, he's reaching out to us all the time. You're talking about a publicly traded company in the stock market, and the CEO, Adam Contos, reaches out to us all the time through social media, through videos, and just daily. Actually, am I right, Corey? Daily, basically, just bringing us up to speed on what to expect, how to deal with your agents, how to motivate them. Because this is a difficult time. People are reacting to this time differently. Some people are just dealing with it, and it's business as usual, and they're getting over it. There's other people that are seriously afraid of what's going on. They feel like the world is going to end. So you do have to interact with people differently. I reach out to my agents all the time, whether it's through video texting, it's phone calls, it's social media engagement, just to make sure they're okay. Because again, we throw the word out family, and that gets thrown out by everybody. But in times like this, if you don't act like a parent, you're not a family. So you need to be this way. You need to be there for your agents. They have to hear from you. A leader must be heard all the time through times like this. And it's to have that information and the support behind us, like Corey and the Remax brand. It's actually easy. It really is. And when you're reaching out to them, you have the answers for them. Their concerns, their fears. You can put them at ease. And again, to have Corey on our side, and our team, I always throw it out there. I feel like a New York Yankee. I mean, we will, we're the best out there because of people like Corey and everybody else, the Remax brand. Love it.
But what if Corey was a Mets fan? He'd be offended by that comment.
Right now, I don't
See, he's a Mets fan. Now I know.
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna cut this phone out of the video.
Well, gentlemen, hopefully it seems like they're getting better across the country, but you guys are taking advantage of this time. Continue to do that. Corey, thanks for your time. And Sal, we'll see you again next week for Friday Rewind.
Thank you.